Hi everyone, welcome in. Donations are open, no free reading. Hi everyone, welcome in. The stream, it's a live tarot guide. Hi, Sarah Boo. I got your donation. Give me 1 second. I'm just finishing up this message. And thank you. Yes, happy Wednesday. Hi, everyone. Please like the stream. You like candy corn too, Just? I love candy corn. It is. A lot of people don't like it. I don't know why. I don't understand why. All right. Gonna start shuffling for you, Sarah. Just getting the questions up. All right. Let's see the first one. How does Tenu feel towards me currently? All right. Let's see. Hi, Shabu. How are you? Hi, everyone. Please like the stream. How does T currently feel towards Sarah? How do you feel towards her? I'm good. All right, we have the Hermit, the King of Cups, the Hierophant, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. He feels like you're his perfect match. You're showing up as his perfect match, and you're showing up as like somebody that he would marry. I do have the Hermit here, so I feel like there's like deep introspection when it comes to you. Like he thinks very deep. Like he doesn't just think surface level. He thinks from a very deep emotional standpoint. And I feel like there is romantic feelings here. He's showing up as the King of Cups. You're showing up as the Queen of Cups. But I'm also getting with the Empress is like he has you on a high, really high pedestal. I do have the Hierophant here, which talks about like traditions, right? Like it talks about also listening to your like subconscious mind, your heart. I just clarified and I got the Four Cups with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So he may feel, I don't, have you guys been talking, Sarah? Because there's like a little bit of like, there may be some distance that happens coming up. If it's not already happening. There could be like a little bit of like, I'm not gonna say like complete this, like completely like disconnecting from you, but maybe communication may not feel, communication may not be, like consistent right now. You got the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So the King of Pentacles in reverse is kind of self-focused. So I feel like maybe because of the move, I don't know when he's moving or if he already did it. There, he could be like a little distracted with his move. Every day I can put. I haven't reached out since sending. Okay, so that's why there's lack of communication here. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like he views you as the perfect match, and he does have you on a high pedestal. So I do feel like there is something that's keeping him like a little distracted right now. Not a person. This does feel like work related or his move related. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. So he could be. There could be a little bit of quietness coming up with you guys. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get you. Yeah. All right. Let me get your messages from him. Thank you, Shane. Sometimes we don't communicate for a couple of days. Oh, that makes sense. So maybe that's why. Like maybe there's like maybe spirit is saying like there could be better, like when it comes to communication things could be better. Okay. All right, I'm so sorry for making you feel like you weren't enough. All right, we got a few here. Your eyes are so beautiful. I feel so alive when I'm with you. I am very ashamed of my past. Okay, we got a few more. Hold on. Your scent is the most amazing. Give me subtle hints that show me you're still interested. I want you in my life forever and ever. Hold on, I know one just split. Where's it at? Oh, we got a few. I drive by to see if you're home. Tell me how you really feel. Please take me back. I'm thinking about you this very second. And we have unfinished business. So, yeah, you'll be hearing from him soon. All right, let's go to your Next question. Do you know that El Camino is a restaurant here? A Mexican restaurant. Alright, let's see. Her calling you is a really good sign. You know, some people, they only send an email and be like, yeah, we're not interested. Thank you, bye. El Camino, like it's, I mean, in English it would translate to the walk, but yeah, it's a Mexican restaurant out here. And let's see, what did she think of Sarah's experience? Okay. Oh, you have, what kind of place is it? Girl, let me tell you something. She was not happy about having to tell you that you didn't get the job. I feel like when it comes to your experience, like she was very happy. She's showing up as the Queen of Swords, so it's like the Queen of Swords is very honest, very truthful, but she's also like very clear on what she's looking for. And I feel like you kind of checked off all the boxes, maybe except for that, like your degree, right? And with the Three of Swords showing up, you got the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Like I said, I feel like she was just sad to have to let you go for now, but she hasn't walked away from you per se. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if in the near future you hear from her, or if she's like, when you do reach out to her once you're done, that she jumps right on it and tries to get you in there. Because I am getting someone that's very impressed. Show me more. Yeah, she was very impressed, Sarah, and I feel like it wasn't really her decision to let you go. I feel like there was other people involved. I have the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So I feel like there was multiple people involved in the decision. I feel like, you know what, I think it came down to, like, maybe what they will offer you financially. Like, they probably felt like it wouldn't be enough for the position, but they also couldn't offer you more because, again, you're not done your degree. So I feel like that's there too. But see, I have the Two of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. I really feel when you're all said and done and you reach out to her, she's gonna hook you up. She's gonna hook you up. I feel like she was willing to pay you to be there. I feel like she was. Oh. So yeah, so see, it was above her. Okay, that makes sense. Cause yeah, cause I'm like, I also feel like the other people were very interested. But yeah, that makes sense. Cause I'm like, why couldn't somebody just override that decision, right? But if it's a policy, then yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Is that clear cut? Like, I feel like they were all impressed actually, and but there was a conflict here with the Five of Wands. So I think all in all, at the end of the day, they were like, yeah, we can't do it. And I feel like it will come down to like what they pay you, but also, shit be coming out in the air, and you don't want people to then down the road be like, well, how did y'all hire her? She didn't finish. She didn't have her degree finished. People just find shit out. Cause I know I used to find shit out, and when I worked in the law firm, that I'm like, why do I even know this stuff? Like, people would tell me stuff that I'm like, how the fuck do they know? So that's what I have, Sarah. She was really impressed. And not just her, though. I feel like a few people were. But yeah, that makes sense to me why. Because I'm like over here, like, okay, y'all could just override that. But if it's a policy, then yeah, it makes sense. That means that there's higher people, even higher people involved. So that's what I have for you, Sarah. I hope that was helpful. Yes, I'm gonna work hard to finish. I promised my dad I would. Yeah, that's why sometimes people be like, "Oh, degrees." It's like, but I'm like, it's whatever you want to. I mean, if you don't think you're ever gonna use your degree, then that's different. But if you feel like you want to do career wise, yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad it did. All right, Jess, it is your turn. How is my mom viewing me? All right, let's see. How is she viewing her? How is Jess's mom viewing her? Oh, how about I woke up to my Etsy shop having $220 worth of orders from one person. And I was like, what the fuck did she order that so much? And I forgot that I added different listings a few months back. He liked my pic of me wearing his shirt. Girl, I'm surprised he didn't say anything. Oh my god. He been liking everything, girl. I'm telling you, soon he'll talk to you. How does her mom viewing her? He been liking all her pictures, Shane. Like back to back to back. I told her, like, she's getting movement. And how about Shay? How about the other night? I'm on Instagram. This was what, like 2 nights ago, Jess? I'm on Instagram watching reels, right? Why I see this guy and I'm reading the caption on the pic on the reel. Girl, when I paid attention, why this man had on the fucking outfit that Mike had on for our date? Like jacket and pants. The only thing that Mike wore a black shirt instead of a white one. And when I tell you that, I was like, when I noticed that, I was like, what the fuck, 3D? The 3D been showing the fuck out lately. Like, I'm like, okay, like, I don't want another fucking sign. Say, nah, let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Wait, you have what happened? Yo, that's what I said. That is, yo, it was crazy. Then I'm telling Jess, right? I have, so in the last like week, two people that I haven't talked to in forever have been, like, started hitting me up, right? I'm not entertaining them. And then I was like, oh shit, I've been playing around with the axe formation. And you wanna know? Hi Gabriela, how are you, my love? My axe formation is, why is everyone chasing me all of a sudden? I was just playing around with it. Yo. I literally was just playing around with it and I was like, oh my god. I just told Jess, I was like, wait, I just realized. Like I added it to my self concept and like I just do self concept. I just like loop it. So I don't really like sometimes I mean now I pay it I mean I always pay attention, but what I'm saying is I didn't even think about it. And then I was like, oh my god. All right, Jess. So I have you as the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups. All right, so I have for you the Queen of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Hangman. I feel like she's viewing you as very direct, um, very, um, very bold, but very honest and truthful, very balanced, Like you, like I feel like she feels like, all right, this is something that gives her comfort because with the Page of Pentacles, for me, like she's feeling grounded when it comes to you. So it feels like, all right, like let's say I feel like when she has like conversations with you, like when she asks you about your, you know, the job, like what do you plan to do, and like, you know, the Etsy shop, whatever, like even though she has her own ideas of like what she thinks you should do, she also feels like you, what you say is not bullshit. Like you know what you're talking about. Like you know how to communicate where it's like you can sell a dream even if you can sell her a pair of socks basically because you'll make it sound so fucking good, right? And not saying that you do that on purpose, but like she's like no, like she's very clear. Like she knows what she's talking about. She's not just bullshitting. She's not just like, oh well, I don't know, like whatever happens happens. No, like you have a plan. Like she could tell is how she's viewing you. I feel like with the Hangman, she is trying to gain new perspective to me here. So I feel like right now she's like more in the observant energy. Not that she's watching you, but she's more like, okay, like, you know, if she needs my opinion or if she needs my advice on something, um I I can give that to her. So she could be doing like her own kind of research on stuff that could be helpful for you. But she just feels like you got it. Like you like, because I have the High Priestess here too. So it's like intuitively, even if like let's just say like you guys were to have a conversation today and you feel like, bro, like I don't really think she was listening, or like you're just like, I can't get through. I feel like intuitively she knows. So it's almost like how we say like the subconscious mind just, the conscious, like the 3D is just gotta catch up kind of sort of. I could use it in that term to make it make sense. That's what I feel like for her, because I do feel like she trusts you. Like even if she, her logical mind is like, I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if this is like, you know, the path that she should go through, but intuitively she feels comfortable. Like she gets it, right? I have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like she's again looking at you as someone who's just like, to me the Knight of Wands is like someone that's like free spirited, but kind of like going on their own adventure and just needing to learn on their own. So I feel like she's giving you that space to like um to like just do things on your own. The Ace of Pentacles is here, so and I feel like right now, yeah, I think maybe like maybe there. I don't want to say there's a concern when it comes to your finances. And this is the thing, just as long as you do what you gotta do. I don't know if you pay for stuff or like, you know, as long as you show them that you're still keeping up with what you need to keep up with. Trust me, they'll get used to it. Like that happened to me too, and I feel like that's why I say like you're not going through anything that I haven't went through yet. And not saying to like, you know, make it seem like I've been there, done that, but it's just, trust me, I get you. I get what you're going through. And the more you show them that you're still independent, like they have no choice but to respect it. Yeah, so like as long as you continue to do what you gotta do and you keep up with stuff and you don't switch that, like, you know, you make the sacrifice. That's why I told you go apply for fucking unemployment, because you should, because you gotta let go. So sleep on that, because that's money that you pay into. Because remember, when you pay, when your taxes and all that, like when you're paying like those taxes and like certain things that come out of your check, you're also paying for unemployment. So make sure you stay on that, because that's money. It's not free money, but it, because you pay, like I said, you pay into that. But even if they fight it, you still go and you keep applying. Trust me, I used to work with an attorney that did unemployment, so that's why I'm telling you, like, do it, because that's extra money that you have for the time being, and you're not working for it. Um, so yeah, with the Ace of Pentacles, I think that she's just seeing you as very stable, like, and that's why I said like, as like, that's just my advice for you outside of like tarot. Like, as long as you keep showing them that you're still independent, you're doing what you got to do, they can't say shit. Now, if you start like slacking and you can't pay for stuff, then that's when you have to like step it up. But I feel like for now, she's like letting you be. She's trusting her intuition when it comes to you. And the Page of Swords is here, so I feel like she's viewing you. So I'm getting two different things from this card. I'm getting her, like I said, she's kind of like learning from you in a sense of like, you may show up as, she may feel like you're more brave than she is. when it comes to certain things, right? But she's also, the other thing that I'm getting here too is that she's viewing you as wait, that was the one. That was the one I was about to say. But with the Page of Swords too, I'm getting like she's just kind of like, I feel like in her own kind of way learning, trying to figure out like where is like if she can give you advice. I think that she doesn't have the experience when it comes to like more independence like the way that you are. So it's hard for her to give advice or input. So I think that she's trying to learn to also be patient. Yeah, like the Ace of Swords, clarity. So she's gaining more and more clarity. So I feel like you have an opportunity right now to really show them that there's something outside of like having a 9 to 5, and not there's nothing wrong with it. But I feel like when you know in your spirit, in your heart, that you know what, I don't think that's something I want to do. That's what happened to me. Like, you just gotta prove it to yourself. But you can show them that it's okay. And you have the sun here, so she's still very happy with you. Um, yeah, the Ace of Cups came out with the Lover, so she still feels like, I mean, obviously in alignment with you, so that's a good thing. Those were really good cards that you got here. So that is what I have for you, Jess. Yeah, fuck that. Make sure you apply for unemployment, because that's money that you have, and you know you can do much more. You want to save it, you could whatever. I don't know how much they pay over there, but I think over here was like 70% of your check, like of what you used to get paid, and you used to work a lot. So I definitely would do that. All right, Shea Boo, if you're here, go ahead and post. Oh, I gotta stretch. That's crazy. I was thinking about Gabriela before I went. No, after I came live. I don't know. She crossed my mind, and then she came in here. Yeah, Shay. I saw, yo, the guy had on the fucking outfit from head to toes, except that Mike wore a white shirt, but the same jacket, pants. I was like, yo, I cannot. I cannot. All right, hold on. All right, thank you, Gabriela. We'll add you. Guys, please like the stream. Let me grab some water and put this phone on the charger. Girl, yeah, I don't, I don't believe in coincidences. I was dying. I was like, girl, if I tell you the stuff that has happened, like, and I would say the last month, that you will be like, what the fuck? Stuff that never happened before. But, you know, or maybe they did, but I never paid attention before, where now they're like in my face. Because remember, before I didn't really know him like that. Alright, just see. Girl, you're gonna have some. There's a breakthrough happening now. Yeah, yo, it just started. Like, I'm telling you, I never paid attention to shit like that. But I also think that it's not like signs that I'm getting. It's like accurate as shit. Like, just could tell you, like, some of this shit is like, it actually spooks me out because it's like, what the fuck? And I don't believe in coincidences, but yo, it's like, wow. Like, that's some of this shit is not just, it's not signs. Like, I'm not even seeing it as signs. I'm seeing it as like pure on proof. Like, cause man, the one day, oh, let me tell you, I fuck around. I'm telling Jess, yeah, later today I'm gonna go work out with my man and all this stuff, right? Like, cause we talk like that, right? In my mind, I said, yo, I want to do like a 20-day fast. I want to lose like 20 pounds in 20 days, right? No fucking lie. A few hours later, this man posted. I'm talking about him. Water, like a container with watermelon, and he said they won out of day 10, meaning a fruit fast. And I was like, yo, that one, that one got me too. That one, because I'm like, yo, that's how you know your subconscious is connected, because that one was like, yo, yes, like insane, like it's fucking crazy. Yo, Shay, you, girl, I feel like you got someone coming back in. I, if you're not seeing this coming, I want to say this is gonna happen now, but like now in August. But I mean, timing is fluid, so let's just say it could happen. I want to say before the end of the summer. Like, I want to say before, yeah, before the end of the summer, because I'm getting like, I have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, Gabriela, it was the craziest thing that I was like, and mind y'all, I know manifestation, like I know this shit happens, but that right there was just too, like, because I didn't even tell anyone. It's like, have you ever text your friend about something and it pops up on your timeline? But I didn't tell Jess about the fast. All I told her was, yeah, I'm gonna go work out with him later, right? I thought the fast to myself, and when I saw that later on, I was like, what the fuck like, and then I was like, oh my god, like, we're definitely in sync. Um, so back to you, Shay, my bad. So you have the Ace of Swords with the Justice card. To me, this is like clarity. And the thing about it, in this Justice card, she has like a sword in her hand, right? And I feel like you're not gonna see this coming, because in this Justice card, she has like a blindfold, right? And I have the Six of Cups, so there's someone that's missing you, that's coming back in to bring clarity, to like talk to you. Like, they're wanting a breakthrough with you. And I feel like the person is like, they're like, okay, you got your sword up, I got mine too. Like, I'm gonna fight for this. Um, I have the Six of Swords, so for me, that's like wanting to move things into calmer waters with you. I feel like they're like, okay, I've been in the dark long enough, and I just want to see her. I wish I was on the camera, because I will show you this. Like, so then you have the Five of Cups, and like, I'm a, Look, real quick. Right there, right? Like, there is regret here. This person is regretting. What do you see there? Some sunlight, right? And right there, more sunlight. So I feel like this person is like, they're tired of being in the dark. And I feel like not knowing about you, not, and I feel like this is the Capricorn. Like, yeah, yo, as I say that, the fucking Queen of Pentacles comes out to clarify it's the Capricorn. I feel like he's like, fuck that. Like, it's been long enough. Like, it's been long enough. Look, the Emperor, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Yo, there is regret here. You know, the Emperor is very like, the Emperor could sometimes be like my way or the highway. But I feel like with the Four of Swords, like he's trying to like let go of that. Like let go of that part of him that's like, it's this or it's nothing. And I feel like he's viewing you as the Queen of Wands. And why I say that he's in that energy, because for me, the Queen of Wands, she gets whatever she wants. Like, the Queen of Wands, she's sexy as fuck. Like, she can have any man eating out of her hand, right? And wait, let me see. Hold on. It's still weird. I don't care what I've been bringing in. I still be shocked. Like, I be, girl, same. Because even like I was manifesting more, like making more money on my Etsy shop. And like today when I woke up to like the one person that ordered a bunch of stuff, I was like, oh shit. Like, and then I was like, all right, I know what it is because I've been manifesting this. So, um, and more hair clients, and that I've gotten this week too. Um, so back like the wait, they used to epic go slap. No one find me unless I want. Girl, that's what I be saying. I be saying, no one see y'all don't see me unless I want to be seen. Um, the Queen of Wands in this card too. There's sunlight in the Emperor card in the background. There's sunlight. So again, it's for me the theme here is like wanting to get out of the dark, right? When someone is in the dark, they don't know shit about you. So when people don't know shit about you, and we know how energy works. Like to me, we're made out of energy. We're made of energy, and I feel like regardless like how people want to look at it, even if you're not actively manifesting, you're still energetically connected to people that you've connected with, even people that you haven't connected with yet. So I feel like energetically he's like, he's searching for you. He's searching for you. And like I said, the Queen of Wands, she get whatever the fuck she wants. She turns heads. You know, everybody wants to like worship the ground that she walks on. So I feel like that's the energy he's coming in. He's like, I need to relax. Like, but I think that's just with you. With anyone else, no, he's not doing this with them. Like, he's still gonna stick to his, it's my way or the highway. You have the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Devil, and the Empress. Um, he's following his heart when it comes to you. But I'm also getting, yeah, he's still very attracted to you. Because I just clarified the Devil with the Six of Wands to just make sure. Like, I feel like he feels like it's almost that he's feeling like a pull towards you that he can't explain. So it's like a magnetic connection. And for me, the Devil talks about being like still attached to a person. So he's still, and we were just talking about this, like he's still energetically attached to you. I'm not getting like codependent energy or nothing like that here, but I feel like there is a lot of sexual energy. But this is the thing, you're showing up as the Empress too. So it's not just sexual, it's also like you're the full package. So I feel like with the Knight of Cups and the High Priestess, I know I'm jumping back, but I feel like he's following his heart, listening to his intuition, and kind of just letting go of like trying to control himself. Like the tower just trying to come out, and you know, for me, the tower is not a bad thing. It's like we need to make this crumble so that we can rebuild, and I feel like that's where he's at right now. Like he wants to rebuild with you. I think that when he does come around, he's gonna rebuild with you in a way that is different from what y'all did last time. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be more something more secure. He's gonna want something more secure because he's viewing you as his perfect match, like as the Empress, literally, and he's the Emperor. Let me get some oracles here. So I feel like this month, like this could be the month that he comes in. Like I hate nothing about you. Fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a bad. Yo, remember I said with the Ace of Swords and the Justice, I'm like, if you got your sword up, I got mine up too. But I'm gonna fight for this. Bad choices. I think he's like realizing that he was making bad choices by, not taking you more. I don't want to say that he didn't take you serious, but like giving you your place that he feels like you should have had. Like he knew it, and he like I don't know. He let his bad choices get in the way. Ooh, fake friends, girl. Maybe he's realizing that girl is a fake friend. Girl, put it on a show. Yes, I feel like he could be seeing her as someone that's just fake. Investigating, he been observing, and I feel like even with you, like he's trying to figure you out. I have falling apart, falling into pieces. So he's definitely missing you. We have getting a room, hotel, motel, a suite, a business suite, pleasure. Remember I said like he's sexually attracted to you? Emotional intelligence, kicked to the curb. I think that he kicked her to the curb. He also could be feeling like you kicked him to the curb. We have depression. A situation is about to a situation is about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames. We got tantric sex. I think when I looked at tantric sex, what was that? Let me see. I think it was like addictive sex. When I looked this up one time, I gotta see again. Hold on. Oh no. So tantric sex is like very all right, so it says tantric 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 sex, fuck, is a practice rooted in ancient tantra, a spiritual tradition from India that blends sexuality with mindfulness, energy work, and deep connection. Unlike typical sexual encounters that might focus mostly on physical pleasure and climax, tantric sex is about slowing down, being fully present, and using intimacy as a path to spiritual growth, emotional bonding, and heightened pleasure. Ooh, so he felt really connected to you, like on a spiritual level. Knowing they fucked up, outdated, expired, disused, old news, discarded. Like that's him, his old way of thinking. We have sex shop, setting the record straight, and new beginning. So that's what I have for you, Shane. You're welcome, my love. That was a fun reading. You got really good cards for him. I mean, we wasn't asking about him, but you got some really good cards. And thank you again, Gabriela. You can post, my love. Oh, my head is itching. Wait, remember I said he wants to do things different from the last time. And then the whole tantric sex is about being more connected to you, like on a spiritual level. He don't want like casual. That makes sense. All right, let me see. Yes, it has. All right, let's see, Gabriela. Let's see for Gabriela spirit. Let's shuffle. Let's shuffle a little. Yeah, it has, she. To see, the more you persist, like, you just gotta say fuck it to the stuff that you don't want. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I tell y'all all the time, I'm human just like y'all, so sometimes I get in my head too, and sometimes, like, Jess knows that we've been talking a lot more, like, because sometimes I just deal with this stuff on my own, but, we're human. Like, we're gonna have experiences that fuck with us. But as long as you find your way back to, like, the story that you want, you're fine. Because manifestation doesn't need to be perfect. All right, this is for Gabriela Spirit. Give us some insight. All right, I've been in my head about something that happened when I was out picking up food with my BF. I want to know if it's my insecurities or was I in the right to get upset. Show me, Spirit. Oh, okay. So these came out together. I'm going to keep them together. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Devil. So I'm going to go with it's your insecurities because the Devil alone, now I want to be clear, right? Yes, your insecurities, and I feel like it has to do with maybe like past betrayals that you haven't dealt with yet. You are showing up as the Nine of Pentacles for me is a very like self-sufficient, very secure woman, very like self-made, very independent, right? Um we were sitting eating food and he didn't really want to talk, and then a girl walked past and she smiled. So she smiled at him. It's embarrassing, I know. Yeah, I think that so all right. So, all right, Jess, you don't have to send for it. Jess, it's fine. It's fine. Just let me know which one is going to be your in depth. She smiled at him. All right, well, I mean, did he smile back? I mean, if he did, it's because she smiled at him, is what I would say. But I do get like the, and this is why I got into insecurities because for me, the Nine of Pentacles, she's like the baby empress, right? So she has all the qualities of an empress, but anything can trigger her that fades away, right? She's has all the qualities of the of the empress, but she's not the empress just yet. So I feel like, yeah, there's insecurities here, especially with the Ten of Swords and the Devil showing up. So this could be with like your past. Look, The moon is about insecurity, it's about worry. So I feel like spirit is also telling you like you're worrying about things that are not really happening. I think that the situation with him being quiet, yeah, like the four of swords, so him being quiet, right? um Looking at someone else, I mean something else. I didn't see him. No, I don't. That would be crazy. My intuition is telling me no. I don't feel like he was doing that at all. But I also get like with the four of swords. I think that no, I'm getting a no from that. I think that the fact that he was acting the way that he was, it kind of just triggered you, and by seeing that, I think you were triggered. Right now, I will say, um, you have the nine of cups with the strength card here. So I feel like it's his nonchalant energy. I feel like his nonchalant energy, I feel like it drives you crazy. Yeah, like the eight of swords. So see, this is like I keep getting like this energy of like being self trapped. The seven of swords with the ace of wands. So there's like, all right, so this is making sense to me. So it is because of like past, I don't know if he has been like if there's been any infidelity with him, but maybe with even if it was with other people, right? Like even like if you've experienced infidelity, I feel like that's where that's coming from, because with the ace of wands here and the seven of swords, to me is like someone from the, like it could have been someone from your past that's cheated, that I feel like there's still those insecurities there that are kind of like you're gonna be triggered. This could be honestly one of the things that I would say that maybe you have to work on, is like reminding yourself that it's safe for you to love again, and it's safe for you to like feel confident in your relationship, and it's safe for you to like trust your partner, yourself, your relationship. Like that's one thing that I affirm in my core beliefs or relationship is, I trust myself, my partner, and our relationship. I feel like because there's something here that's trickling down, that it's like something that's embedded inside of you, that I think like any little thing is gonna bring it up. So I don't think it was like that he was doing anything specifically. I feel like, let's just say y'all are married and everything, this could be years down the road where something that he does may trigger that that deep wound that you have inside. And I'm not getting like, oh, you have to like go heal this wound, but maybe just address it, and maybe just be like, yeah, I was cheated on in the past, but now, again, I can trust myself, my partner, and my relationship. I just want to eat. Yeah, see, so it was because he was being nonchalant. That's what I got with the nine of cups and the strength card. Used to me flirt with people in front of me. Oh yeah, you see. So that's what it was, a past experience. Cause I'm like, she smiled at him like I. Let me tell you, when I went out with Mike, he's a tall guy, 6'5", and he's built like big, right? Not like fat, but like a bigger guy. I mean, I wouldn't care if he was fat either. I don't mind belly on my men. So, but I saw girls staring at him because he was walking like when we were walking down the stairs. Like he first got up and then like he like grabbed my hand, and so they didn't notice me because I'm only 5 feet. He's 6'5", and I mean I had heels on, but they weren't like I wasn't 6'5". Shit. And as like we cut the corner, I saw the girls staring at him. But I laughed it off when I told him the next day. We were just laughing about it. He was like he said, "What did she do when you saw her?" And I'm like, when she noticed you. I was like, nothing. She smiled, so I smiled back. Like, what was that gonna do? Like, so I feel like that's what that reminded me of. So for me, I'm like, oh, like, that now if he would have gotten up and like talked to them, or like if he would have walked by and like said hi, like, or whatever, like he wasn't looking at them at all, like then I would feel some type of way. So that's what that reminded me of. So I think that it's just something, um we like ants compared to him. Yo, yeah, he told me, like that day I had heels on, and like I was like hugged up next to him, and like I come up to his stomach, not even like shoulders, y'all. So I feel like that is a past, like something from your past, because this is the thing. The strength card too. This is a card of like when you're taming that inner lion, right? In most of the decks, like the Strength card, there's a lion, there's a woman, and it's like it's almost talking about like the like to me the woman, the angel, whoever's in the picture with the lion is taming that lion. So I feel like you on a day to day, like you're not thinking about your past, right? You're not thinking about like when your ex would like do certain shit, right? So you're able to tame it. But then when certain things happen, it is triggered, so it comes up. But I'm getting like I feel like it had to do more so with your insecurities because I don't see him doing anything. The only thing I did see from him was he's just being nonchalant, and I think that that's something that could possibly drive you crazy too. Yeah, like the Seven of Cups. The Star, the Tower, and the Chariot. So I feel like again because the Star is here is a card of healing. I think you may have to like go back to that, and like I said, I don't feel like you have to like go and dwell in that wound and be like, oh my god, like I have to baby you, but more so like address it and like in a way where you can like almost like admit to yourself like, okay, this happened, but I am safe now. Like it's okay. I go from 0 to 100. You see, like, yeah, that's that strength card. So, and that's the thing. Like, I think that that only happens if you're triggered, which again, that's usually what like they don't lions like. All right, you go to the zoo. Let's just say you go to the zoo, you see the lions, right? They're just there. They're in their habitat. They don't really give a fuck. I mean, they may run up, but they're not gonna do shit because they're behind a gate, whatever. Now, if you get into their habitat, now they're ready to attack. So that's what it is. It's like a old wound that's there that when it gets like once you get to like it finds its comfort back. So like your old self comes back and be like, hey, are you sure that you're safe in this relationship? So it's like you gotta fight your old self. You gotta fight your old self. And I always talk about that because your old self is always gonna try to find a way to come back out. You just gotta fight it. So yeah, that's what like the strength card feels like to me. See, I always get like new like inspiration from the cards because that I've always felt like that with the strength card, but today I feel like I just expanded more on it. So I hope that gives clarity. I think that there's just an old wound that you just have to be like, we're safe now. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Like I feel like it's not a thing where you gotta go now and like let me go heal this wound and hype. No, when it comes up again, and it could come up in a different kind of way, you just gotta be able to recognize it so that you can just be like, no, like we're safe. It's okay. Yeah, elephants don't play. For your second a general, all right, let's see. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do something. Let's see. Yeah, elephants they don't play. They say that elephants too. Like, elephants are very intelligent, so they'll remember. I remember seeing something where this elephant crushed a woman to death. This was a few years ago, and literally everybody was saying, "What the fuck did she do to the elephant?" Because elephants don't really just attack. Like you have to do something to them, and they don't forget. And I don't know if they said that yeah, like I don't know if she like attacked that elephant or like someone from like their tribe, I guess they call it. Was it the same one, just the lady? It was like in like Indonesia, Thailand. That's what you were talking. Yes, 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 yes. And people were saying, I don't know if she like attacked that elephant or like somebody from the tribe. Like it was something like that. And there and a lot. That's when I learned that elephants don't forget. You know what? I gotta use the bathroom, y'all. Sorry, I've been drinking so much water. I'll be right back. If not, I can't focus. I can't focus when I have to pee. Sorry, guys. I was checking up on my sister. She had a doctor appointment. She'd been like sick from her stomach. Let me see. To stomp again? Oh shit, I wonder if that was someone else. Just, oh, we gotta have to look this up. When I'm done with Gabriela. Hi everyone. Welcome in. I don't know who's in here. Alright, General for Gabriela. General for Gabriela. Alright, we got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. General. Alright, so okay. Alright. So I feel like it's almost like a continuation of you and your boyfriend coming up right now. So I have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Wands in the reverse. The first thing I heard when I got that was like a miscommunication. And guess who I get after that? The Nine of Pentacles, which is you, with the Six of Wands. So I feel like you're gonna like whatever like you're feeling right now, where there's like disconnect, miscommunication, it's gonna balance out. It's gonna balance out because this for feel where there's like a little bit of miscommunication and balance, but you're like in control. So it's almost like, you know what I get from this is like you're kind of like, how do I say it? It's like what you say goes, even if you don't feel that way. Like I feel like you're the one who keeps the, like you're the glue to the connection. And not saying that he's not putting work in, but you're kind of like the standout, right? Like you're the standout. Show me more. Yeah, there's gonna be a change here, transformation. We got the Death card. So whatever you guys been going through, I feel like it was just like a transitional period where it's like a little hiccup, and then now you guys may have like a really like a long while where you guys are like doing really really good. um yeah, like the Emperor. So it's like he's stepping up because of you. Like, so I do feel like it's almost like he feeds off of your energy. You may not be able to feed too much off of his energy. I think in a way you do though, because when you see that he's like being like that, like distant or like, you know, nonchalant, it triggers you. So um he kind of just like, you do kind of like match his energy. So it's not necessarily that you're just the only one here, that like he's not only just matching your energy. It's like you, when he acts like that, you match his energy, so it kind of keeps y'all there. But if you were to turn your face and like keep it moving, he'll just keep it moving with you. Does that make sense? Like I keep the connect. No, not like that, but I feel like you're more so like, how can I put this, where even in his eyes, you're more important than he is. Does that make more sense to you? Like in his eyes, you're more important than he is. Like he will follow you. Like if you were to say like, I'm moving away to like Europe, he's gonna follow you. But he would never do that and like force you to like, he would never make a drastic move without consulting you. But if you were to be like, I, I'm moving to Italy, he's gonna be like, I'm going with you. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm trying to make that make sense. So like he would never make a big ass fucking move where he will be like, yeah, you have to choose. But if you were to do that to him, he's gonna fucking choose you. Yes, your needs are more important. Exactly. Exactly. Like he's like, okay, whatever you want, I got you. So it's like, when I feel like when he's in that nonchalant energy, I would just try your best to like ignore it. Because he's gonna just follow you anyways. Let me see. He moved to my city to get, oh my god, that just gave me chills. I never knew that. Ooh, that gave me, girl. That's what I was trying to say. Like but he would never make you do that. Like he would like be like, "What do you think about this?" And we'd be like, "No, I'm good." Then he'll be like, "Okay, okay, so I could give you." If he were to say, I would like for us to move to Italy." And you say no, nah, I'm good. But then a few weeks later, you say, "You know what? I want to move to Italy." He'll be like, "All right, cool, let's do it." You got the Queen of Swords with the Six of Wands. I mean, with the Six of Swords. So again, I feel like you guys will. And this is a thing because he does show up as the Emperor. So it's not necessarily that he's like showing up as a page and he's like, or a knight and he's following the Queen around. No, it's more so like he knows that he's the head, but he lets you take control. Um, he prefers it that way. And there's a lot of relationships that are that way. Like, you know, where the man is like, I'm a provider, I'm a lead, but you decide what we do. I feel like you guys will move into calmer waters. Um, you guys will move into calmer waters with things. Like I said, I feel like this is just a little hiccup, but then I feel like the next few weeks coming up are gonna be very like calm. I also see you. Let me see. There could be like a financial opportunity coming up for you, Gabriela, like a long-term opportunity that comes in very unexpected. Um, Something is coming in that's very unexpected. Maybe something you like. Let's just say you was manifesting like more, making more money like a year or two ago. Like I feel like there's like old manifestations that are coming up that are gonna start showing up for you. Like this is before you were consciously aware of like that our thoughts, are the ones that create. And maybe you like just put out there into the universe in the past, like, I would like to like buy a different car, or like I just want to make more money. Like that stuff is going to start showing up for you. So like old like manifestations that you would still like, you still find them to be good. It's not like you're like, oh, I'm past that. No, like there's some like old manifestations with finances that are gonna start showing up for you, and they're coming in out of nowhere. Because I have the Tower, so the Tower to me is like when you're not even expecting it. Show me more. Maybe my judgment. Good to know, because I do want to move through this. Yeah, you guys will. You guys will. Yeah, look, you have the Judgment and the Sun. So you're good. Like I feel like the Judgment too is like a card of like, to me the Judgment always feels like we have to go through this um in order to get to this better place. So it's like almost like growing pains. They're saying to just be confident within yourself, be confident with like what you're doing. And again, like just with those situations, the ones that come up, because that's what I don't feel like everybody, like people have this idea that, oh, you have to go back and heal old past wounds. And I'm not a believer of that at all. I mean, if you want to do it that way, then by all means, but I'm not a believer of that. I'm a believer of like, address them as they come, because sometimes you're not, to me, having to look for old wounds, you're wasting your time when you could just be focusing on the future and the present. I just want to pull this card for you. Give me my angel answers. I just want to, I don't know. Spirit wants me to pull some cards from here. Look, it says look for a sign, be assertive. So yeah, like being confident. That's that Queen of Wands energy. It's up to you. Remember how I said like the connection is like it's like almost like in essence you're the leader, but he's still the leader. Does that make sense? Ask your angels, which that's what you're doing. And then you have a peaceful resolution. So yeah, I feel like things are gonna be like they're gonna work themselves out for sure. So that is what I have for you, my love. I hope that was helpful and gives you clarity. I don't think, wait, let me see. I drowned in them every day just when they come up. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I am just not a person that feels like, oh my god, you have to heal your whole past. Like that's just, to me, like there's no need to go backwards when we're focused on the current. Like that's just how I feel. Now, if there's something that, yeah, is consistent, that is like is really affecting your day to day, like your relationships and then yeah, of course. But no. You're welcome. Oh, thank you. Well, I received your hug and I sent one back. Trust me, the old self, me and Jess talk about this all the time because we like, oh my God. And I'll be like, that was the old self. That was the old self. Like, because the old self, even like people that are not consciously awakened, like, they know that their old self is like fighting. Like, it's just their way of like trying to stick around. All right, Jess, and thank you, Gabriela. Jess, you can post when you're ready. All right, how does Jay still feel about? You know he in love. You know he in love. All right, how does Jay feel about just still having his shirt? Girl, the world, the fucking world card. Like literally, for me, it feels like he's like, yeah, that's still on mine, cause that gives, ooh, girl, ooh, that gives him confirmation. Like that, I feel like he, you know, where he's thinking, he's like, you know what? Let me get more, because this could be, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God, he feels like, yeah, there's still an opportunity here. So for him, got a screenshot in a different. He probably does. For him, it's like he feels on top of the world, literally, and I feel like it's also giving him that energy of like, yeah, she can't be fucking with nobody else if she's still wearing my shirt. Like, so it gives him like that boost of confidence that there is still a lot of hope here for a new beginning, which I feel like he knows, girl. The three of wands. Don't be surprised. I feel like either he had to have screenshot it, because to me I feel like he keeps looking at the picture. Girl with the Knight of Wands. Oh my God, I think you made him horny. I think it makes him horny when you wear this shirt. You did? Damn, next time you gotta put something like memories or some shit. Like, say, nah, let me stop, let me stop. Um, yeah, I feel like it makes him like horny, like turns him on when you wear his shirt. Look, the Chariot is here, so girl, you playing with fire. You're literally playing with fire, girl, because I got the freaking Chariot. I got the Knight of Wands. Let me put them in order. I got the Knight of Wands, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, the King of Wands. So much fire, like, and these wands look very big and strong with the Hierophant. Happy, happy. He was ecstatic. He was ecstatic, and again, it's like, girl, you know what? It put like, I just feel like I'm just like, bro, say something. Now I'm like, say something. Like, fuck. Because it just feels like he wants to, but okay. I do have in the outcome, I have the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles, the King of Coins, and he's kind of like, this is the thing. I feel like he wants to say some freaky shit to you, but he's like, no, I can't do that with her. Like, I don't want to come off as like a dick, or which you're not gonna take it that way. But I also kind of respect him, because it's like he's like, I feel like any. This is the thing. When a man don't care, he's not gonna care about how do you say that, he's not gonna watch his words, right? When a man doesn't care, he's not gonna watch his words, so he's gonna say whatever the fuck he wanna say. But a man that does care, he is gonna be mindful, because he doesn't want to come off as like treating you as if you're just anybody. So yeah, girl, I feel like he wanna put a ring on it. Like Rashida and Kirk from Love and Hip Hop, um, when she says, "Put it, put it on him, make him wanna marry me." I don't know why that made me think of that. Yo, that made me think of that. Oh my god. Exactly, Jess. He's trying to suck with his dick, because I do feel like it turned him on. Like there's a major turn on. See, he's trying to come in as a different person with the death card. Put it on and make him wanna marry me. Yo, Rashida and Kirk. Oh my god. Did you see on social media shade where they're like pranking their friends and like, yo, I got tickets to go see Rashida, and everybody's like, Rashida who? Like, and they're like, fuck no, like, no, we're not. Like, yo, it's the funniest shit, but it made her music go viral. Yes, just yes, yes, yes. All right, so reading for the rest. Yo, if my friends were to call, let me tell you something. If my friend, I'm like, people are funny, but it's funny. But if my friend was like, yo, you want to go? I would be like, hell yeah, let's go. Like, I don't know, for me, I just like to have fun. So we would have been in there like, yeah, put it on and make him want to marry me. What's our other music, yo? Um, all right, let's see. We need for the rest of the month for just. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords, girl, the fucking Eight of Wands. Oh my god, if he fucking reaches out, I keep getting that, just. I keep getting that, and I'm telling you, I am telling you, I can almost guarantee that before the end of this fucking summer, he will, like, even if you guys start speaking like just subtle, or like even if it's just exchanges like through social media, I'm telling you that it's gonna happen. I can practically guarantee you that. Okay? Like, I really fucking do. I really fucking feel that's what's gonna, like, you got the Nine of Pentacles with the fucking Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're gonna also, there, like, the rest of this month, you're gonna have a certain focus on like finances, stability, projects, um your independence. So there is that, but I'm telling you, this man and you will exchange some type of words. I want to say before this month is over, but if not, at least before the end of the summer. Which most people feel like once August is over, it's the end of the summer, even though technically it's not. Look, the Four of Pentacles. So you got the Lovers, the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you both could be in this energy where you're like, obviously there's a focus on the connection, but I also feel like there's also a focus on your own treasure. I never noticed that this Four of Pentacles has a treasure box at the bottom of his feet. I never noticed that. Oh my god. I gotta look at the other Four of Pentacles. There's the one that I know she's standing on the treasure. Alright, the Two of Wands. Keep affirming, I keep getting contact. Oh shit. Well, me and Jess was talking about that yesterday. I think that we've been finding lately, like we've been finding our little, like, I don't call them blocks, right? But we've been finding it a little bit like they'll be like, who? Yes, yes. Like, who? What the fuck? No, bitch. Like, send them fucking tickets back. Not me. That invite me to Rashida's concert. I'm gonna be right up in there, like, having a fucking the time of my life. Um, yeah. So me and Just we've been finding like little things that like. So like me, I'd be like, I don't care when I get my manifestation as long as I get it. I don't care how long it takes. And I'm like, yo, I'm not supposed to be affirming that. Like because I'm affirming that I manifest instantly. So technically by me saying that I'm insinuating that I don't care. It could take however long it wants. And I'm like, no, fuck this. So but yeah, just back to you, I'm sorry. So with the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, I feel like you're also thinking about like maybe like not not rebranding, but like you possibly changing something with like your your look. Like this may come up for you in now in August where you either change like I'm trying to think like could be wardrobe, could be like getting more into like wearing heels or like getting more into like getting like dressed every day because I know when you're like working from home, like some days I don't get dressed up. Like I'll take a shower and I'll pair like some little like right now like I'll wear some little biker shorts, a little tank top, and like brush my hair like in a nice ponytail, whatever. But do I wear makeup and stuff like that all the time? No. Um, you was considering getting bangs. There you go. And I feel like he's gonna be paying attention to this. Um, like the Three of Swords is here with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like the Three of Swords for me is showing up more so. Let me just clarify just to make sure that's what I'm getting. Like the Tower. So there's going to be a change from separation to, let me see, clarify the Tower. Girl, the Knight of fucking Wands. I'm telling you, this man, the chances of him reaching out this month, at least 99.9. Show me more for August. Oh my God. Girl, what the fuck? He keeps showing up. If we would have fucking asked for him, like what he gonna do this month, we would have gotten the fucking devil with a whip with the Lenormand, and we don't even got the Lenormand out. Um, yeah, that makes sense. So I have the Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the King of Cups. This is him following his intuition. He's gonna follow. He's gonna. What I do like is that he's no longer as logical as he was before, and then now he's literally listening to his heart and like his gut, his intuition. And with the Five of Cups, with the Ten of Cups, I just feel like he's like, yeah, I'm just done with moping around. Like I want to heal the connection, and I want to bring it back. So I'm telling you, I feel like this month he's gonna reach out. And but yeah, this month I feel like you both are gonna also be working on your like finances, your stability. Like you both could possibly be making changes to your appearances. Like there's like a little bit of everything. Whew. So that is your reading. Yeah, I'm like fuck. You're welcome. Jay said I'm showing up and showing out. That's good. Have you wore any eyelashes yet, Jess? Listen, yo, the past few weeks been funny. Oh my God. Girl, wait until you try eyelashes. You're gonna not want to ever take them off. Because eyelashes, I don't know what it is, but it enhances your eyes. Well, that is what it is. It enhances your eyes, but it just gives you like this different look. Oh, hell nah, Shane. Hell nah. Mm-mm. He's a Leo. Girl, don't imagine that Leo hits you up. Your old Leo. Yo, when let me tell you something. The fucking day when I told myself I'm gonna get on a 20-day fast, and this fucking man posted that later that day. He literally put day 1 to day 10. I said no the fuck, like, wow. Like, that freaked me out because now, in the past, like, last year I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I remember the one day I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go work out, get ready for my wedding with my man. And mind you, it's winter. Later that day, this man, or when I was done working out, he had posted a picture of him working from like the summer when he was, I guess, like working out or whatever. And I was like, but this shit, that shit right there, I was like, bro, you can't. Like, this is the kind of shit that that I always say that you and like, we're all one consciousness. So it's like, even me thinking about Gabriela earlier, like, literally, it was like before I came live, or like as soon as I came on, she crossed my mind, and then she comes on here, like, but yo, that shit right there, and then the outfit, I was like, and the fact that I didn't even notice it because I kept watching like the wording on the reel, and then when I noticed the fucking first I noticed the jacket and I was like, bruh. And I looked at the sleeves and everything. It's the same exact jacket. Then I looked at the pants. The sneakers were similar, and then the shirt was just a different color. But I was just like, whoa. And at first I was like, oh, it's just the other outfit that he wore on our date. I sent it to Justin I Jane, but then it was like later on I was like, oh shit. I feel like I get something like at least once or twice a week now. Hi, who's in here with us? I'm gonna probably get off soon. I'll be back on later. If I was to lose, like, no lie, like 30 pounds, I'll be at my ideal weight. But it's like I also like my weight where I'm at right now too. It's like weird. This was a fun live. It was like nice and chill. Like, I was busy, but I wasn't like, oh my god, dying like back to back like crazy. Thank you, Shay. Yeah. The only thing is, I will say, I feel like I think now that I'm getting older, I do have to watch it. Some because I noticed like I'm gain like when I do gain weight, it's coming to my midsection where before it wouldn't. Even if it did a little bit, it wouldn't be like nothing crazy. Where I look at myself now, I'm literally what I weighed in December, and there's a difference in the inches. So I was it, but also I was doing different workouts. So I'm gonna get back to that. I'm gonna just get back to my old workouts and stuff like that. But I did notice like as I get older, like it just goes in different places. Girl, yes. And I'm like, I'm also eating a lot different because, back then I was a full blown pescatarian. So that's why I'm like, we got to be careful with some of the foods we eat because I do feel like when I was a pescatarian, for some reason, whatever, like it had my fucking waist on thin, on snatched, and it had my ass sitting on my back. So I just got to get back to that. Like, it's the foods. A lot of it is the food. But I also do be saying, yo, I have what is one of my affirmations for my body when I be like working out and like when I see my body, I be like, my waist is snatched and my ass is sitting. No matter what I eat. Yeah, no matter what I eat, my waist is snatched and my ass is sitting. Hi Anita, how was it? Didn't look excited and said he had, oh my god, what's wrong with him? Yo, with the old Leo, right? I literally was like, I was gonna ask you, Shay, have you talked to him? Cause I bring in, oh my god, if he don't stop being so petty, yo, he's, honestly, what is his sign? He reminds me of my mom. Like she'll do some dumb shit like that, like where she gets mad about something so dumb. Oh, oh my god, the back of my ear. Not answer me first. Yo, you like that meme? The meme where they say the guy be like, you want to come over, and she be like, if you want me to come over, and he's like, bro, do you want to come over or not? And then she's like, yeah, if you want me to come over, like, do you want me to come over or not? And then the guy be like, you know what? Never mind. That's what that reminded me of. And I've been very nonchalant. Yeah, do that. Be nonchalant. That's. I feel like for some reason I don't know that drives people fucking crazy. Even us, you know that even us, like when you if a person's acting nonchalant, it'll drive us crazy. It makes us you want to like stab him with a pencil on the fucking thigh. All right, I got you, Shane. Girl, why the fuck I just heard um I was gonna say Anila song, no Lotto song, Brokey. Yeah, I'm gonna be live later. I'll be live later. I'm gonna do Shay's. Wait, then this morning he said some dumb shit. I'll email you. It's oh, okay, yeah. Email me. Okay. If you want a reading now, we could do it now, Anila. But if you want to wait till later, that's fine too. I'll be on like late, like well, not like late, but sometimes I come on like at around 9:30. 9, 9:30, 10. All right, let's see what's going on with the Leo. Basically, I had a dream a few days. Okay, Anila, ago that I was going through David's phone. The David the Leo. Let's see what's going on with him. You too, my love. You know, and don't let him get to you. He will be okay. Let's see. Okay, this video. Okay, let's see. That's crazy. He probably do still have them. I feel like dreams, now that I'm like more consciously aware or awakened, I feel like dreams are literally direct messages. Girl, did I not fucking say I heard broken? Did I not fucking say that? Because I got the Emperor with the Five of Pentacles. He could be going through some financial struggles, girl. The Devil is in the reverse, okay? Girl, I think he's trying to break this guy. Let me tell you something. I think he has a gambling problem. Yep. The Page of fucking Pentacles. I think that he has some type of gambling problem. And I never have gotten this for anyone. Like, but spirit will tell me like maybe, but this feels like very clear. I feel like he has some gambling girl, the Two of fucking Pentacles. He has gambling problems. He has an issue with overspending. Like, this feels to me like when somebody, by the time they get their check is already spent. And I feel like he's trying to recover from financial loss, but he's having a hard time. He's having a hard time. Yeah, like the Six of Cups. Girl, I think he's missing you. The Six of Cups for me is always like that nostalgia, like that I want to connect, I want to talk to you, and you have the Ace of Wands. I feel like he wants to take actions towards you. Does he still have like a way to communicate? Oh, you don't know if he does? I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, he's trying to figure out how to reach out to you. There's something here with like not knowing how. Show me. The Empress. Girl, I wouldn't. Did you know his mom? His mom is showing up on in your reading. I would not be surprised if he tries to like, if I feel like I wouldn't be surprised. You know his mom. He may be asking his mom about you. But I'm also getting here, whatever you've been doing with like your self concept is showing up for him and the other one. Girl, yep. I wanna say maybe he doesn't know how to ask his mom. Because I'm getting like that energy of like I want to speak to her, but I don't know what to do. The Ace of Pentacles, I feel like his money will get right again, but I feel like it's not going to be for long. He has definitely a problem with overspending. I don't have social media. Oh, yeah. The Judgment in the reverse. Show me. Stop posting. Rashri, don't spam. Do not spam. And there's no free questions. And please read what the mod is saying. Girl, yeah, let me tell you something. This guy is going through some shit. And maybe he doesn't want to come to you while he's going through some shit, because I have the Judgment. To me, the Judgment in the reverse is coming. Well, it's here. The Judgment in the reverse. With the Seven of Wands, it's like, when somebody is not listening to like the advice that he's getting from friends, family, like he could be praying and getting like literal like messages from God and he's ignoring them. Look, the Four of Pentacles with the fucking Six of Pentacles, girl, financial problems. The Five of Wands at the bottom, the Nine of Swords, the King of Cups. Like, I feel like whatever, like his finances are so bad. They're so bad. I feel like with the Six of Cups being there, like he could be missing you, and this is why you came up in his dreams. I feel like he could also, because you said there was pictures in his phone of you, he could be reminiscing, because that's what that Six of Cups is too. Like when you're looking at pictures, you're thinking of good memories. So I feel like he's definitely reminiscing about you, but he's going through a lot when it comes to his money. I'm telling you, I think he has either a drinking problem or, oh, you know what this that could be? Not that he's an alcoholic. You know what? Okay, this makes sense. Remember how earlier I said like he's spending way more than he should, or that he has, that by the time his next paycheck comes, like it's already like it's to pay the shit that he spent today. Like his check from next week will be covering the shit that he spent this week, instead of it being the other way around. And I feel like he could be the type that when he goes out with his friends and like, or like let's say he goes out with that girl and like her friends are there, he's paying for everybody even though he knows that he can't afford it. Because I see like hands out, like, and this could be him too, like giving money to people, like helping people out, where and then they're like leaving him stuck without paying back. So yeah, that's his main energy when it comes to you. I feel like he is searching for you in a certain, in his own kind of way, but I also feel like he could be asking his mom about you, and maybe not like in a, because I get like he's trying to be discreet. Because I feel like his mom would be like, why are you asking about her and you with that other bitch? Like, leave her alone. Don't be starting shit. Like, that's because I feel like his mom is like showing up like protective of you. So, I want to see something with him. Let's see what lies beneath. Let's see what else we can find out on him. What's going on with David the Leo? And just, we could close out because I'm going to come back later. And thank you, Jess. Hold on. Envy. Ooh. Fighting for what you love. Claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Girl. Hater. Oh my God. He got people around him that are not good. Not good at all. Already knowing the tea. Already knowing the tea. There's something in their fields. You know what? I feel like that already knowing the tea, when it comes to you, there's like regret with the in their fields. Yeah, like he regrets like pushing you to the side. There's this depression, outdated way of thinking. Knowing they fucked up. Oh my God. You can't make this up. Show me more on David the Neo. Anger management. Game over with a broken heart. Emotional intelligence. He needs to grow. Love story once upon a time. Girl recording. Announcement expression revealing. I feel like, you know, that whole thing with the pictures. Yeah, he's been looking at like pictures of you. Anything that he's had of yours, he's like reminiscing about it. We have toxic. And we got hater again. Oh my God. Yeah, I feel like he has some people around him that they're using him. Look, at depression just flew out the box. So he could be knowing too when it comes to like knowing the tea. Like he knows people are using him, but he's just like not putting a stop to it, I guess. So that is for you, Shane. And my ass is gonna head out. I feel like I need a little nap today. Today I've been like chilling. I mean, I had a day because I had to go out and get stuff for my clients. I gotta go back out tomorrow. Friday will be busy and Saturday will be busy. Friday and Saturday I most likely won't be on till like later. And yeah, Friday for sure I'll be on later. Saturday I gotta do. Damn, I wanted to do a Oh, but we could probably do a saturation session later in the day. Saturday. What's tomorrow? Thursday. We could probably do one tomorrow too. Yeah, I want to do some saturating. I've been doing a lot of saturating lately. I'm like, fuck that. Like, if I'm gonna think dumb shit, I'd rather think what I want. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for your help, Jess. Love you, girl. Love you guys. Thank you for donating. And I will see y'all tonight. Bye.